Ladies and gentlemen, this is M. Chase reporting live from the site where the USS Deliverance has run aground in Dupuy Parish on the Dubtown Server. Details of the crash are not yet officially available, but this reporter has learned there were 2 deaths in the accident. All in all, not that bad considering there were 3 people on board. So, you know, basically, Kiwi survived, but everybody else died. We'll probably have to look into that. Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Chase here. Hope you liked our little intro. Just wanted to show you guys Kiwi's newest build. He's just now completed the Deliverance, which is a sort of as I said, you know, it's a ship that's run aground here in Dupuy Parish. This build that Napster started on the Dubtown server, and it's just such a cool build, man. I really love. First of all, a couple of things. Let's go over there and check it out. There it is. What's up, bud? How you doing? Let's go for a ride. And pew! Let's see. Let's go this way. I hope I picked some of those up. I'll have to go check later. But yeah, check out this build, man. It's a, see, you got the steam wheel on the back there. So this is a steamboat. And here's the steam engine right there. Got some pistons going. Really cool design, man. I really like this. And obviously up there you've got... I haven't been up there. I don't know if you can even get up there. You couldn't last time I checked. But, yeah, it's really cool, man. Hey, is there somebody in there? Oh, that's a cow. Welcome to the world, little guy. Good luck out there. Hope you know how to swim. Alright, anyways, so let's get back to our build over here. Man, these boats can be very disorienting sometimes. Yes, let's get back to our build and check it out. So we haven't done so much. Last week on our live stream, we went ahead and put together, I've done a little bit of stuff on like pathing and just setting up some basics. Thank God for this new path block. It's hard to get used to. As you can see, I've got these like blocks in the road here that are meant to mark where my pathway is going, and it's just like, dude, you can just actually use a shovel now and mark your path with path blocks. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful! Except for the... kind of annoying when you use a shovel and it doesn't work because it's too fast for the game. Yeah, but anyways, this is cool. I really like these path blocks. Anyways, so we put some paths in. We put in the framework for a warehouse here. You can kind of see this is what it'll be like. Okay, so if you follow the path this way or that other path that I was on over there, they both kind of converge into the pathway that goes to the button in the spawn castle, the transport button. And there's been some building along that way as well. And then if you follow it over that way, you'll go straight into the heart of Dupuy Parish. But what we've got here today is we've got a warehouse. And you can see this is where some of the shelves are gonna go. So you can imagine like you'd bring your load up to here. This is gonna be a loading dock, so it'll be raised off the ground. And then we'll have maybe like a ramp going up, like stair, couple of blocks, stair, couple of blocks, that kind of thing, you know. So we'll have a ramp going up the side, and then we'll have the loading dock right here, which 4 blocks will be enough for that, and then the ramp will be 1 block. Plus it'll have, well, I don't know, we'll see. We might even like expand this doorway out 1 more block to make this work. So we can have like an iron bar situation going on along the side of it, a ramp, and then we'll take that, and then so we'll have, well, this goes down into a cave. That will come in later. but this will be one of the shelves here. This will be another shelf, and then we're going to have sort of like a rail system going along the ground where we'll have 2 sets of rails, as if there's like a big cart here, and you can imagine each mine cart, if we had like 4 mine carts sitting here, 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 and here, and then on top of those are like a half slab platform slash kind of a bowl type situation, you know, just like a big cart, and you know, cart on cart, if you will. Then we'll have that will be the way that we sort of load whatever the cargo is in here. So because we're basically doing a minerals port, so it's going to be like a coal export facility. There's going to be some other things here, but basically it's mostly focused on coal and you know, because I think Amy had said Napster wanted it to be like a coal port. I'm pretty sure it was Amy who said that. And then I sort of took the idea of like, oh, we'll make like a big coal boat here where this brown outline thing is. And I think we might do like 2 coal boats, maybe a little bit smaller, half the size of this even. Not too big. I want to keep it sort of manageable. And so we'll have the this dock area. We'll have a sort of a loading crane too for other things, maybe for precious cargo. I don't know. We'll see what we do. But you know, we might have like these are the coal boats here, and there's other boats that go over there, and I think we're gonna have sort of some fishing boats that come in here. So this will be a multifunctional port, but it's mostly an export facility. Here's the office for the warehouse. The shelves, and then what we're also going to have here is you know, this isn't going to be the only facility. This will be the loading dock, but we'll also have sort of you know, let's say, okay, when people come in here, it looks right now like they would just come straight this way, right? And that maybe some things would run that way, but I think there's also going to be a storage facility here too, because like you can imagine there's probably more going out than can be processed at a time, and this is when you're going to have like, okay, we're going to set out a certain weight of coal here, we'll set up a certain weight of gold here, a certain weight of iron here, and a certain weight of like, you know, blah blah blah. So maybe these will have scales built into them, I don't know. And we'll definitely have to have a scale out here, which will be kind of at the end of the dock there, where we're going to have, well, why don't we take a look. So we talked about the rails. So we'll have the rails coming out this way, and then we'll have rails going this way and that way. So they'll kind of have like a big square here, if you can imagine, of rail, where you would have a cart would come straight this way, and then it would sit on this and maybe lock in, and this could be where it gets weighed before it gets put on the boat. And then which makes sense, because then people on the boat and the people in here can both verify the weight, you know, and then you know, then it would like lock into place here. Then you would like hit a button, and then instead of being connected to go that way, then the cart would go straight this way, and then the cargo would be loaded onto the barge or whatever. And bada bing, you got yourself a little bit of an export situation here, you know. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do, except you can see it's got a tree growing out of it. Obviously, this is going to be overgrown. That's the other, the key here. Let's go to sleep. I'm alone on the server right now. Rare occurrence. Less rare these days, but still pretty rare. You know, we've been playing on the server for about, what, 5 months now, so you know, it's just kind of, it's summer, it's slowing down, that's for sure. There's less people around. That's okay though. Still a good crowd, still a lot of, you know, we still all hang out on the Discord. I think a lot of people are just playing other games together, but it'll come back around. You'll see. So as I was saying before, we're going to have a storage facility, and that's going to be kind of like right here on this big flat area. We'll have some silos, and we'll have, I don't know, a couple of things like pieces of infrastructure that sort of support that, the storage facility, area, you know, the sort of things that you'll need there. So I'm going to have to do some research to figure out like 4 or 5 different things that we're going to want to install there. I know, like I said, silos, that's something I want to do. And I found, like I was looking through real life pictures of silos and I came across some that were distressed, I guess you could say. And so that gave me some inspiration for an idea that I want to do right here. Or even, like, I think it might be, like, right along here. Yeah, maybe even straight this way. I think on this axis, it'll be running right here. And this tree will probably be gone. And then we'll have a few other things up over this way. For different, basically, we'll have silos for one type of thing. And then we'll also maybe have some farm export as well. So you can imagine there's definitely some agriculture. This is a very rich area, so you're going to have some, at least, farming export in an area like this. So then you can see this is all sort of sunken in, and this is just natural here, but we're going to use it because I think what we can imagine is some sort of event maybe happened, and this area, you know, it's kind of this is in the building along with Bdubs modus operandi that we're running along with here. As we do these group builds, you can, you know, he's doing that sort of thing where maybe it's sunken in over time, and let's use that. Let's take the cue from that, and we'll say that this used to be solid ground all through here, and so we can replace a few of these blocks, not many of them. I want to keep it mostly green through here, but we'll replace a few of these blocks with like stone blocks, stone brick, crackstone brick, that kind of thing, as if it's kind of a solid area. And then we'll have some smaller silo type things right here, kind of sitting like 1, 2, and then one sitting right here, and it'll be fallen over and spilled out. So whatever's inside of it, there'll be grain or something spilling out. And I'm hoping we can use that sand sort of falling particle effect coming out of this, if we can figure out a way to do that, because that's what I think. Sand will be our grain. Sand makes sense. That's the closest thing to what actual grain in a silo looks like. So that's what we'll do. Anyways, that's what we're gonna get on today, and you know, so this is a very short video. I think I've explained to you some imaginings that I have and some aspirations that I have. We did not have time to do a full-length video this week. I actually recorded some stuff for it and was, you know, I was about halfway through it, but then I just realized it was like too many real-life things. It was really nice out, and just started a new job this week, so things are a bit hectic, but they will slow down and regularize as times go on. I think, honestly, I'm pretty sure everybody's fine with a little bit less content through the summer, and that's probably going to be the reality. Tonight, I'm going to live stream, but we'll be getting started later than usual, so we'll probably see it around, like, 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock, 10:30, I think, probably. 10:30 is more realistic, and we're not going to be going for very long at all. And, you know, that's just going to have to be the way it is. I kind of putzed around a lot this week because I was trying to think of an idea of what I wanted to do here, and I finally got the grand scheme worked out, you know, and that's kind of, like, the hardest part, is when you're kind of like trying to figure out the nuts and bolts of what's this going to look like. And I had done some things. I'm really glad I got this sort of bone work done, if you know what I mean. That sounds dirty, but I got the bones laid out, and now we're ready to meat it out. We're ready to get some meat going on here. Man, this is really, I should think about different you know, analogies for the way that I'm describing my builds, I think, than bones and meat. Anyways, yeah, I probably said that word like 1,000 times already. Oh my god. Let's call it a day, and hope you guys can make it out later for the live stream tonight. This video should have gone out yesterday, but I was just like, no, not gonna do it. Yeah, we'll see you tonight. Talky talk talk. Bye.